What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? I know you guys have been wondering where I've been. Well, unfortunately, I got very sick. I'm still kind of sick from that, sickness that's going around. I don't want to say it on YouTube because YouTube's kind of weird about that stuff. But yeah, I got it, of course, and Lord knows I don't go out, so of course I got it from a family member. That was probably the only way I was ever going to get it, but it's been a rough week. Starting to lose my voice a little. I haven't been like to the hospital or anything, so at least that's good, right? Like, it hasn't been that bad. If anything, it's just kind of like how I was when I got the flu. In fact, I think the flu was a lot worse than this, but it's still like, it's really rough. And today's the first day that I finally feel a little bit of energy to kind of jump on here and get a little quick video going on. But yeah, we have the developers note. We got some update coming in May. In fact, it is May 2nd right now as we're doing this, so we have some stuff I wanted to just talk about and help you guys get prepared. So we have this Warzone reward upgrade. So looks like they're going to be upgrading the drop rates, I believe. Or yeah, so they're experimenting with Warzone hot times. So, we're supposed to see an increase in drop rates for like Refuge of the Dead B4. So we'll see. That's not really a huge issue right now. I'm not really caring about that. But here we go. We got the Soul Linker slot expansion and conversion. So this one's going to be huge. This one's going to help out a lot. So we're going to have 5 slots for our Soul Linkers instead of 3. Of course, a lot of this stuff people already know about because this was really in the Korean version already, just kind of finally making its way over to us. But this is going to be pretty good because now you can stack more different Soul Linkers in your placements for that placement effect. So that'll be huge. That'll definitely change up the game a bit. One thing that I definitely like though is the heroic Soul Linker conversion. So now we'll be able to change the heroic Soul Linkers and convert them into a different one. So that'll help to make it a little bit easier, hopefully, to make our legendary Soul Linkers. We also have Soul Linker Wish Summon Season 2, but I don't know how better this is really going to be unless they increase the drop rates. Unless they increase the rates on this, it's really not going to be that much of a difference. We have guild content reward upgrade. So they're supposed to upgrade the rewards Valengort Fortress and Entangled Borders, right? Yeah, so we'll see what that is. Hopefully that helps a lot. The problem with the big PvP events, these like servers, is like there's not enough people playing this game. Like there's not enough servers in this game to have server versus server battles. Like, this is stuff that should have been day one. Like when the game first launched and it had like its peak amount of players, this is when this would have strived to be its best, right? Like introducing these large scale PvP events where it's like a server versus server and you're condensing the servers because there's not enough people playing. It defeats the purpose of a server versus server. It's stupid. I just don't understand that. So it sucks because how many times you'll see, especially for Valengort Fortress, where one server has 400 people on playing and then the server it's going against has like 5. Like it happens way too much. There's no balance in this game. Like, they need to do something about that. And it's just the fact that the game is dying. There's just not enough people playing in order to have a balanced server versus server match. We have the Blue Moon Forest. So this is going to be pretty interesting. This is like a new dungeon. It's like a dungeon, and it has 3 levels: Common, Nightmare, Apocalypse. And it's going to give you like currency, and you can exchange the currency for different rewards. So I think this is going to be a huge step for free-to-play players. This Blue Moon Forest, this supposedly has soul linker stuff that you can get in the shop. So I believe aside from, it says the XP, but I think there is shoes you can get from the shop, and there's also soul linkers. I'm not sure if there's legendary soul linkers, or there's probably definitely heroics, maybe ancient shoes as well. But I know this Blue Moon Forest is definitely a game changer for free to play. You're also going to want to make sure you start to save your blue diamonds for this, because you can use your blue diamonds to get more chances to go into this little dungeon that's coming. We also have the Dinaru's chest. This was also in the Korean version, where it lets you sacrifice your gear that you really wouldn't use to kind of power up and make your character stronger. So this apparently isn't coming in the May update. This will probably come in June. So now is definitely a good time to start saving your gear. I believe it is the legendary gear or higher, so I don't think it's rare, or you know, the lower tier gear you don't have to really save, because I don't believe you use that in this. I think you can only use the legendary gear, the legendary moon gear, and the set gear. So you definitely want to save your set gear. You'll have a ton of set gear saved if you haven't already, so that'll help out a bunch. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna jump into the game real quick and talk about some other things. It's been a tough grind to 155. We're at 154 right now. We got our box event. We got this legendary box event, which is pretty cool. I tell you what, they finally, here, this is the ironic thing, right? I've been asking for many months now to lower this box event price, right? Because if you hadn't noticed, the box event price kept increasing over time. Every month it would be ridiculous. I think the last one was like what, 1400, 1600. It just kept increasing. They finally made it really cheap, like 1,000 for 10 tickets. And this week, of course, is the week that they don't send me any diamonds. So I can't even do a video for you guys to show off the box event. So I don't know what happened with Netmarble. I don't know if somebody forgot to push the button to send me my 5,000 diamonds or what. But I did not get any diamonds this week, my friends. So there will not be a box event video, unfortunately. This is pretty much all I can do, is just talk about it. We can't actually go in and do it. But it's definitely, like, for 1,000, you're getting 10 tickets, and look, you're getting Ether. So this is really good to power up your accessories. And then this $50 one, you can only buy one of these per character. This is also pretty good. So this is definitely good if you need to get your accessories up. I know my accessories are at set 1. Unfortunately, it's really hard. So, you know, if I had money, or if I had that diamonds from Netmarble, we would definitely be doing that. But unfortunately, we don't. And I believe, let me just go back into the box event real quick so I could show you. All we've had is a few of our free ones to do, but if you make it all the way to box 5, you do get a chance at a legendary accessory, which is pretty good. This is basically the shoe, like the shoe box event we had last month, where it would give us an ancient shoe, and then the last one gave us the legendary shoe. They basically just flip-flopped it. So now the first 4 boxes will give you an ancient accessory, whereas the last box is where you can get the legendary accessory. So that is it, my friends. There is a few things that I definitely think they missed out on for the prizes. Some of the prizes in here are kind of junky. Where is the, yeah, like some of these, it's just junky. This tier 2 accessory set substat change tomes, I really don't like these. And because like I had so many saved up from the first time, from like set 1, that I never even used it, because by the time I got my accessories fully to a set, we were getting set 2 gear for accessories. So it just seems like it's only for people who spend a lot of money and get to that point. Like I was never at a point where I could change my accessory sets to whatever I wanted. I never got to a point. So it just feels so wasted unless you spend a ton of money on it. The Ether's good. The gold is okay, I guess. Accessory fragments are junky. We can get those for free. This one is really good. The substat change tome. This one is really good. If you could pull one of these. This is a 5% chance. It is pretty low, but it is a really good one. The basic substat change tomes, they're pretty good too. But honestly, there's just really not a lot of good things. Like, they could have put some feathers of protection in here. I don't know. It just feels like a lot of the times they miss out on things they could add to make this more exciting. Like, the box events never feel super exciting because they don't put like good things that people actually need. They don't think ahead and think like, okay, everyone's leveling right now. Everyone needs feathers of protection. Why don't we put some of those in the box event? You know, I don't know why they don't think of that. Like, they don't think ahead. It's stuff like that is what bothers me about this game. Like, I don't know. It's not rocket science. I don't know why they don't think of that. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love you guys and girls. Please stay safe out there. You don't want to get sick because it is terrible. I'll see y'all hopefully sooner than later. I'll be feeling better and make a new video. And I'll be back on webcam so you guys can see me. I love you guys and girls. Stay happy, stay safe. Peace.